but now would be a good time for us to talk here about a Sports Millions pick'em opportunity tonight in college basketball. And Scotty, kick us off here. If you got a player you'd be centering around, who you looking at tonight?
All right, this is where we, Joe, we either go higher or lower. Sports Millions, go to their website. They offer up player props, and whether it's rebounds, assists, points, rebounds, or whatever the case may be, just like all the other plays, right? So I'm going to center in on that Drake Texas Tech game. Generally speaking, whenever you play player props, you go higher, right? You want to see points, you want to see rebounds, you want to see assists. Well, that not with Drake and Texas Tech, not tonight, especially with Drake, right? So I'm looking to take a guy whose averages are this, the numbers are this, but in reality, it's going to go lower because this should be a lower scoring game. So I'm focusing in on Texas Tech forward JT Toppin, right? They're giving us 28.5 for his points, rebounds, and assists. Again, you play Drake, you're not going to hit your averages. You're just not, because these games are going to be played in the 50s, maybe low 60s, right? That's why the over-under is 127, 126.5. So, that they're not taking into account for that. They're taking into account for what is the average. Well, the average is that, 28.5 points, rebounds, assists when he's taking on Alabama or when he's taking on, Tennessee, when they go up and down the court. They're not going up and down the court today against Drake. So he only had 26 PRA, points, rebounds, assists in their 82-72 win over UNC Wilmington in the first round. He averages, again, 18, 9, and 1. I don't think he gets there. Only had 12 points in that one game also, by the way. So give me Texas Tech forward, Joe, JT Toppin, lower 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
All right. I like that. Lower it is with Toppin here tonight. I'm going to look in that UCLA-Tennessee game, and I am going to look at, well, quite honestly, what I think is going to be the best offensive player on the court here tonight, and that is saying something. But when you're Chaz Lanier and you are a Tennessee Vol and you are close to setting the single-season school record in three-pointers made, then I am looking higher than 16.5 points with him tonight. In fact, sneakily, both UCLA and Tennessee, Scotty, we know offensively, while you think of them as defensive schools, we've seen a lot of overs between these two teams over this season. And why is that? Well, because offensive efficiency matters. You can put up some points in a heartbeat. And both of these teams are great defensively. But Lanier averaging about 18 points a game in his career. And I had mentioned he is nearly 40% from three this year alone. And he has an opportunity to set the single-season school record in three-pointers made. The bottom line is he's got the experience. He's one of the best guards, and I do think is the best offensive player on the floor here tonight. He is the heart and soul of this Tennessee Vols team. I like Tennessee tonight, but I like higher than 16.5 points for Chaz Lanier here tonight, who I think might get very hot very quickly in this game against UCLA. I think it's going to be a great game, Scotty, but having Chaz Lanier on my team is really the difference to me. I like the points here.